Nigerians are deciding who will take charge of the country for the next 4 years. Of the 73 candidates in the race to lead Africa's largest economy, only 2 have a real chance of winning the presidential election. One of them is the incumbent Muhammadu Buhari from the All Progressive Congress Party.
And I assure you that the promise we have made 2015, based on which you elected us, we made tremendous progress, as I mentioned, by those who told you what this administration is doing on security, economy, and fighting corruption.
His main rival is Atiku Abubakar from the People's Democratic Party.
They say they are going to revive our economy. Today, we are the headquarters of poverty in the world. I promise you, I am going to reverse all this.
The former vice president and wealthy businessman promises to double the size of the economy by 2025. He wants to open Nigeria up for more investment, privatize state assets such as oil companies, improve infrastructure and boost employment. His experience in the private sector has helped his candidacy, but his reputation has been marred by allegations of corruption. Buhari was first elected in 2015 and promises to continue his fight against corruption. But critics say he's only been targeting the opposition. He also plans to create up to 15 million new jobs, build new infrastructure including roads and rail, and defeat armed groups like Boko Haram. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy, but the government is almost entirely reliant on oil. It accounts for nearly 60% of government revenues. The World Bank estimates that almost half the population of 200 million live on less than $2 a day. The unemployment rate hit more than 23% in the third quarter, its highest since 2010. Youth unemployment is even higher at 25%. Many young people say they're disappointed with the choice of candidates.
The 2 candidates, I don't want to vote them because they are not my choice. I'm not want to vote for them.
Both Buhari and Abubakar agree on the pressing need for change, but neither seems to be proposing transformative reforms. Many Nigerians say beyond who wins, it's essential that this election keeps the African giant moving forward in the next 4 years. Sibel Karkus, TRT World.
And Ifeanyi Ukoha joins me now from Abuja. He's an economic consultant and former banker at the Central Bank of Nigeria. Welcome to the program. We know Nigeria is Africa's biggest economy, but it's not the strongest. What are the 2 candidates promising to deliver on Nigeria's economy?
Well, both of them are pretty much promising the same thing. They're both promising economic improvement and economic growth. But the difference is in execution. So Nigerians are generally hopeful for the best.
Okay, and in terms of that execution, we know Muhammadu Buhari's main challenger, Atiku Abubakar, is proposing to privatize Nigeria's lucrative state oil firm. What do you think of that move? It's quite a dramatic one, isn't it?
Yes, it will be quite dramatic. I don't know how possible it will ultimately be, but I think that the state oil company actually requires some level of private sector energy, but not necessarily to be fully privatized.
Okay, so you do think that it would be a move in the right direction if it did receive some sort of a private-public partnership?
Yes, yeah. But I think the main problem is more with regulation, like the regulation of industries and ensuring that things are done as they should be in Nigeria.
Interesting. We also know that Nigeria is Africa's top oil producer. Can you give us a sense of just how big the industry is? What sort of figures are we talking about?
Well, the Nigerian oil industry it contributes about 99% of all the revenues of the country. But in terms of GDP, it comes down very low, less than maybe 5% or something. But the thing is, we need to actually create more value from oil and the byproducts of oil, the oil value chain. We need to do more to harness it in the country.
We also know that employment is a huge issue in Nigeria. Almost a quarter of all Nigerians are out of work. What are the two candidates promising in terms of creating jobs?
Yeah, they are both promising job creation efforts, mostly through increase in investment in infrastructure. But we are all hopeful, Nigerians are hopeful, both supporting both parties. And I think that government is realizing that it's imperative to invest in jobs.
It's not long now until we find out. Ifeanyi Ukoha, thank you very much for your time.